Hey guys, so I'm back. I know it's been quite a long time since I made any videos at all. And to those 7 followers who have noticed, a lot has changed over the past year. And I decided to, yeah, it's been a lot. So I decided to use this video to explain what happened. And hopefully, I will start making new videos soon. I'm just gonna take this off first because I was planning on making it a happy sort of video, but I thought it's time to be real about this because it's quite a personal topic. So, over the past year, I've been through quite a lot, and I'm not really sure how I'm gonna start this off, but like going through like a lot of my old videos and a few of the old videos that I haven't had time to post yet. I noticed that yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. Yeah, so I haven't been able to make videos because uni has been very difficult for me, so I haven't had time to like edit, and my brother too hasn't had time to help me edit the videos, so that was one of the main reasons. The second reason was because I was going through a lot of identity sort of confusion, you would say. It's a long story. How where would I begin? I met up with a friend during Christmas break, and I guess she took me out clubbing and stuff like that. I haven't seen her in like 3 years, and she's still one of my best friends. She's like so sweet and stuff like that. But people would always compare us two because she's like so gorgeous, and then there's me, the short, quite big sort of girl, always standing behind her. So people would always assume that she was always just being my friend because it made her feel better about herself, or I don't know, or because she was using my brains to help her with her homework. But that never bothered me at all. We've been best friends for 3 years, so that never bothered me. But like when we reunited during Christmas, we went out clubbing, and I waited for her in the bathroom. Like we took a little break, and a guy like walked up to me and was like, "Is that your friend?" And I said, "Yeah." And then he said, "So are you like the Duff?" So if whoever that doesn't know what Duff means, it apparently just means designated ugly fat friend. And that kind of hit me because all my life I have been dealing with all these like comments about my weight and how I needed to control my diet and stuff, because before I was like 65 kg. So that really hit me, that one comment. So when she came out of the bathroom, she noticed that I did change in a way. I was less happy, and yeah. And then coming back to my uni, things just changed. That one comment just snapped, I guess, and I started becoming more obsessed about having to lose weight. So I decided to, well, at first it was quite healthy. Like I signed up for gym, and I started doing like 2 days a week, just going on the treadmill and stuff like that. And then like I changed my diet to make it more healthy. I started eating like veggies and fruits, and what I drank more water. So whenever I felt hungry, I just kept drinking water to like fight the hunger pangs, you would say. But then I guess when it came around March time, I became more obsessed. I think also the pressures of having to because I was going to move to Korea next year for my master's. The fact that the year was just coming by so close, I was feeling a bit pressured that I might not be able to survive if people started hating on me. So I guess that's why I was also pressured to lose the weight. It just became more and more obsessive. Like from 2 days a week, I started doing 5 days a week at the gym. Like, and it wasn't just treadmilling. It was also like cardio. Like I tried to do from 2 hours a day to having like spent 5 hours every time I went to the gym. Just doing treadmilling, and like gym classes I took, I would be like doing simultaneous. Like I wouldn't be giving myself a break. I was just like obsessively trying to lose weight. Sorry about that. So yeah, it just eventually became like an obsession. I also started something I'm not really proud of, but I also started starving myself for a bit. My teacher, my art teacher, um, she noticed that I was losing a lot of weight at an insanely short amount of time, and she became quite worried. She thought I was stressed or something. and so she made me see a therapist, and so I did. And also along with that, I'm doing a course that's based on like therapy and stuff like that. And I know we're not meant to label it as group therapy, but we have this one course where we do try to learn to fix ourselves. It is kind of like group therapy, I guess. And one session kind of like brought back old memories about how I was always isolated in school, and I was never the popular kid, and yeah, I was really awkward and I was quite heavy. uh, and even I remember during prom, like I heard girls comment about how I looked fat in my dress, and my mom took a lot of time to make that dress for me. That was in year 11, I think. So I had a lot of these like past memories flooding back, and I guess it took a really large toll on me during that time. And yeah, I went to the therapist, and she said I was on the verge of becoming an anorexic because I was so used to seeing myself as how I always saw myself last time. Like, even though I've been losing this weight, I never really noticed it. I always saw myself as that 65 kg girl in the mirror every time, like as though nothing's changed. So it made me feel angry whenever I go to the gym and I didn't seem to see any differences. And I would then punish myself by not eating. And even if my friends who always took me out to eat because they were worried that wasn't eating, I'd come home and yeah, um, it's not something that I was proud of. Yeah, and the reason why I decided to come out and talk to you about this, because I really don't want anyone else to have to suffer what I went through. But the thing that really did help me out a lot was, and the support of my uni friends have been amazing. They've just been so supportive. Like the second I decided to tell them about what was going on behind closed doors, none of them judged me at all. They were just so accepting. They reassured me and said they were like saying how proud they were of how I was losing weight. They weren't proud of how I lost the weight, but they were proud of how much I, you know, did lose, and they were proud of how much determination I had, for that. I think the one thing that really did help was deciding to talk to someone about it. If I didn't talk to anyone, I think I would have still been doing that unhealthy routine, you know. And something else that I guess helped was K-pop. I mean, I know like K-pop has had a lot of bad rep for promoting anorexia. I mean, I guess at first it was quite negative because I was comparing myself to these K-pop people and how thin they were and stuff like that. But then realizing that everywhere else around the world they are saying how the K-pop girls are actually quite unhealthy and I shouldn't aim to be like that, it made me realize that okay, maybe I shouldn't be comparing myself to these idols who are like so underweight for their age. Like they're taller than me and way underweight. Like I'm 5'1" and my ideal weight was just supposed to be around like 50 kg. But there are a few girls who are like 5'7" and they're 45 kg, which is like quite crazy. And I was comparing myself to that, which is quite unhealthy. So I decided to stop that. But anyways, and K-pop actually did help me in a way because I didn't follow their diet regimes anymore. I did follow their workout regimes. Like the girls' generation did like the leg workout, which is quite good. I use like weightlifting workout, which is quite good as well. So you from Sister, he does a lot of like cardio and intensive weight training, which I've been doing as well. And not to mention just doing BTS dance practices have actually helped me maintain the weight. So I stopped going to gym and I decided to just pursue with that. Like just an hour a day of your time was effective enough for me. I also decided to just like change my portions. So like I was eating big plates and I didn't even realize. And I just started to eat like small plates worth of food, which I thought was quite helpful to help with the healthy weight. I guess I was never happy about the way I looked. Watching K-pop, watching K-dramas, I guess kind of helped me because it also helped me to like learn a bit more about how I should dress. And yeah, I think it actually did help me a lot. Anyway, I guess it's a mixture. K-pop is both good and bad, but as long as you're able to use it as a positive source, like to help you get more motivated to learn the language or the culture or get more healthy, that's fine. But please just don't try and compare yourself to like appearance wise, because that's actually just not healthy. And I know it's probably like common sense, but like to me it wasn't. I actually thought that because a lot of them were that size, I thought that was quite normal in Korea. So the point of this video is just to explain why I was on hiatus, and it's also to let you guys know that I will be coming back and will be doing more hauls, more traveling vlogs even, because I've been doing a lot of traveling. And hopefully when I move to Korea, you'll be seeing a lot more vlogs about my lifestyle there, which is gonna be so exciting. Anyways, thanks to the 7 followers who have been loyal to me. And yes, hopefully I will see you guys again soon. Thank you for watching, and yeah, okay, annyeong.